Good morning, guys. Just getting everything all set up here, making sure we're good to go. Let me know if you can hear me as well. All right, we are good. Well, we're doing something I typically don't do on a Friday, which is actually try and catch a trade. Normally I take Fridays off. Typically I've already made my bag for the week, so I like to take that long weekend and relax, reset, try to prep myself for the next week. Good morning, Chase. Good morning, Chris. Mason, what's up? Brett, Palmetto. Glad you're here, brother. Albu, Khalid, Annan, of course. Dave, good morning. How'd we do yesterday, chat? That was pretty wild. The sell-off in the morning, to the midday buy-up, to the sell-off in the afternoon. It's pretty wild. I hope you all were able to cash in on some of that movement. That 380 short was gold yesterday afternoon. Absolute gold. Yeah, Ollie, good in the afternoon, bad in the morning. Yeah, sometimes it's better just to sit around and feel out the market and what it wants to do for that first hour, sometimes two. Like I've said before, it's not a bad idea to pace yourself sometimes. The Nasdaq's been a lot of points on every day this week. Every day. There's been some violent action, whippy action, hard to hold trades. So for today, it's going to be similar to my plan from yesterday. If we look at the daily chart here, we came down and almost hit this 100 daily SMA, and it's holding as support currently. So we could get a move back up into here to that 50 SMA today. I'm kind of anticipating an inside day. We got a lot of options contracts probably trying to cash in on Fridays. So I will be looking for shorts off these supports from yesterday's highs up here at 380 or holds of yesterday's lows down here at 880. Thanks, Nimkins. Not feeling the greatest. I did get a run in this morning though, so I feel okay today. Not as clammy as yesterday. Nice, Chris. 1K day is nothing to smirk at. Nothing to shy away from. So let's see what we can get today. We do have a couple news events that we do want to keep, or one news event really that we want to keep an eye out on, and that's going to be consumer sentiment here at 10 o'clock Eastern. So about a half hour after open, 30 minutes after the open. And I do want to give a shout out to Albu yesterday for his calls. He basically picked the top and the bottom of yesterday's move. So if you were paying attention in the Seeking Kappa Discord and executed off his buy areas and his sell areas, you probably cashed in large. Today, let's see what he's got actually. So he has buy area. So it looks similar to what he had yesterday. So we'll watch price as they come into these levels and see if we find rejection here at 19,394 and both these areas if price approaches there. Yeah, Albu, of course. Of course you're going to get your props. You do a heck of a job. Puts in a lot of work. So if you're a member of the Seeking Kappa Discord, definitely pay attention to the Market Pulse section. There's some really good traders in that Discord. I think everyone in here is actually a member of that Discord currently. Nice, Savvy made a bag. That's what we like to hear. I think most of the people in Seeking Kappa have been cashing in this week, which is awesome. And just so you guys can see, we are sitting on that same balance from yesterday. 49,887 is where we ended day 3 at. Like I said, I'm only going to be trading this combine live for you. Full transparency. And this is day 4. I'm not looking to sit in this combine forever, with that being said, but so let me know how we feeling today, guys. Got any good plans for the weekend? Let me know in the chat. I'm glad you're liking the music, Annan. I can't hear it on my end. I have all my sound routed through my speakers, and the mic would pick it up, so I can't even hear what's going on there, but yeah, Albu, I have to do the same this weekend. Gotta cut the grass. I might even do it this afternoon. Nice, Annan. You caught that short up there. It's a good start to the day, my guy. Chris, going to help out your mom and dad. That's never a bad thing. Gotta look out for family. Should be the most important people in your life. Nice, Brett. You're on a 100-point trade. That's a heck of a morning. Sounds like it might be a one and done deal for you. I'm going to be watching this area down here. Looks like it's not going to get to me, but let's see what we got going on higher time frames. Looks like we got some buying trying to hold up as support. Really, I would want to see it reclaim above that 380 level and be holding to have a real long bias going into next week. Let's see what the DOM's showing here. Looks like Got a little liquidity to both sides currently. So we might chop out here until news. I'm probably going to wait till news to execute anything. Nice, Brett. You can go enjoy your weekend now. Chase, yeah, if you've been paying attention to Annan at all, I know he likes those combo boxes where he's got, you know, something lining up with one of my levels. Same thing with Alex's Gex levels. If they line up with what I see as support or resistance, it's generally pretty powerful. I mean, that 380 to 400 short yesterday was absolute gold. Not saying you would have held through all this, but if you did, that's a big move. What is that, 400 points? Thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys are all going to be day oneers, OGs, if this channel ever accumulates any traction and we start getting more views. So I will not forget that. And I appreciate all your support. Yeah, DJ, of course. Like I said, people were asking me for a long time to do something like this. I think it's good for you to see how other traders do things. That's how I learned. You know, guys like Kevin in the chat, I followed him for a long time. We try to surround ourselves with people that are better than we are so we can learn more. Always. And like I said, I'm going to try to bring other traders on this live as well. Traders that are willing to come on and show their strategy, show how they see things, so show how they operate. You know, everybody operates differently. Some people like indicators and find success using indicators. I just have never found success using any kind of indicators other than support and resistance for the most part, and the DOM. Good morning, Rice. Welcome. Yeah, like I said, guys, my energy levels are still not where they should be. Yeah, Thomas, Kevin, a real good trader. I mean, he's got all sorts of indicators all over his chart, but he's found something that works for him. He's a great trader. He's definitely someone you should pay attention to if you are in the Seek and Kappa Discord. You know, if you have questions, he's always willing to help and answer. Yeah, finding what works for you. Everybody's different. Everybody's brains process information differently. Everybody's account balances are different. You know, what you are willing to risk on a trade. I think think you just need to find one strategy that works for you if you're struggling, you know, and try to master that one strategy. Eliminate as much noise as you possibly can. I mean, that's what I had to do. I found that my brain does not process information as quickly as others. So this is what works for me. It allows me to kind of feel things out, and it gives me nearly exact areas where I'm looking to execute. Like I said, I am only looking to execute at any of these levels that you see on my chart. Everything else in between, I'm not looking to execute, despite what you saw in the first few days of this combine. What's up, Carla? Glad you could join us. Carla, is this the first live that you've tuned into? I don't know about that, Annan. Like I said, rewatching some of these videos, you listen to your own voice and you get really sick of it. Then you start thinking to yourself, man, do I sound like that in real life? And then people are like, yeah, you sound like that in real life. Well, I'm glad you're liking it, Carla. Hopefully you can start learning a thing or two here. Yeah, and I was not born to be a singer. I'll tell you that. Like I said, guys, we're going to be waiting here for probably at least another 16 minutes or so. We're going to wait for the news to drop before we place any trades or look to execute. I'm going to let them shake all this out. We're really just bouncing in between these two levels here, so I'd like to see a clear break one way or the other before I get involved. Yeah, Carla, there are some really good traders here in that chat that you see. It's a good place to learn. It will be a good place to learn. Ben, yes. So I do at times when it's looking like a lot of these boxes have been here for a long time. If I go to my 1 hour chart, you can see, let me toggle on the drawings here. You can see I've got levels all the way up through all this price. And they do change from time to time. They get tweaked on every day nearly. Today, the only tweak that I had to make on any of the levels was, I think I had this level down 10 points and I moved it up 10 points just to account for this action that we saw on the overnight. Because that's where I would expect some selling pressure to step in. What's up, Colin? But yes, there are times, Ben, where I do remove levels to answer your question. It all just depends on what I'm seeing. Looks like the majority of liquidity is still lower. Really down through Alex's buy price here. So it appears that traders are seeing the same thing that Alex was this morning. Yeah, Albu's name is Alex Ollie. It's a really strange dynamic being on this side of the camera because there is that delay. We tried to minimize it as much as possible. I'm hoping that it's only, you know, 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds currently. But it's a hard adjustment to get used to. And trying to trade at the same time. All right, so this is currently acting as resistance. So I'm going to go ahead and change this color for you. Let's see what happens here in about 12 minutes. Good morning, Kevin. By the way, nice trade yesterday. I know you banked yesterday. Have any of you all watched the recap videos, by the way? What do you think about Mason's work that he's doing over there? I think they're awesome. I think he's doing great work, especially for never doing any real editing. The guy is killing it. Yeah, he's really stepping up his game. Guy is a go-getter. I can't express how much I appreciate all the work he does for me. Yeah, Ben, that's okay. The recaps, I think, will have more, not that they'll have more value, but they'll be more entertaining. Let's put it that way. Like if you just want to catch up, get a quick laugh, see what happened in my trading day, or at least while I was live, those are going to be what you want to watch. Well, that was a near perfect bounce off support there. Alex's 19,062 buy area was bang on yet again. Spot on. But I'm not getting involved until after news drops, so ES looks like it's at small resistance now. No, Anna, I just told you, I'm not getting involved until after news. No box battles currently. Besides, I only want a box battle if you're willing to come on here live. At this point. Oh, Anna, you got to get used to it, brother. I had to. And it'll be out there for the world to see as well. Nothing will be private. It's not what you need to do. It's what we all have to do on the back end. I'm still haven't figured everything out as far as OBS is concerned with having a second camera put on the screen, or the ability to share your charts through there. So we'll try and figure all that out really soon. Speaking of which, if any of y'all know how OBS works like that, please reach out to me through DMs. It's clear I don't know the technical side of these things, obviously. We've already been through that struggle with the audio. All right, Annan. Wednesday through Friday, or Wednesday or Friday? I don't know that this news is going to do anything, the consumer sentiment, because it's a revision. Like this release has already come out technically. So if there's not much changed, then I don't know how big of a reaction we're going to get off this. And if that is the case, I'm thinking we're probably trading the range today. Starting to hold that support, but like I said, I'm not getting involved until after this news drop. Okay. I'd like to see one more sweep lower. Back through this 60 area, clean up some of this. See what we got below there. Looks like most liquidity is lower still. So we'll see if we can get that quick sweep and reclaim. I would be looking for a long if we got that at around 60. Get your box out of my way. My boxes are strong. Yeah, Donna, I agree. I mean, the daily is showing inside day. I mean, granted, it could be a wide range. You know, 300 points is plenty of room to execute. But I'm thinking the same thing. It's a Friday. You've got options contracts expiring. I want to say that those put options are probably trying to cash in at this point. They've made their money this week. Yeah, Dave, it might still. I mean, you still got a lot of liquidity down here, so that could be a draw. Spreads haven't really opened up on the Dom, so I don't know that we're going to see a whole lot of reaction here in a minute or so. I mean, now we have some liquidity popping in here on the sell side. All right, spread's opening up a little bit. It's only about 2 points though. Whoa. Let me let my what did that weigh down to? Back down to 100. Spreads are still wide. Be careful, guys. Marketing into any positions here. If this can come down and hold 140, I don't hate the long. Might run away from me. Nice trade, Kevin, by the way. Well, most of the liquidity is now higher. I don't want it to come back a little bit. There we go. See if it holds 140. Let's try it. Might get stopped out here. Yep, stopped out. So that was a $445 loss. So I gave back everything I made yesterday. But really, I like this 40 buy better. I might re-engage. Let's try it again. Looks like I'm gonna be. There's another loss. Well, guys, that's $750 gone. That might be it for the combine today. Terrible trading on my part. Just bad entries. Basically showed what not to do. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, so my account now sits at 49,128. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pass this in 2 more trading days at this point. But that's part of trading. I'll take that $750 loss. And that will be that. Oh, it's okay, Albu. Honestly, the losses are probably good for views, to tell you the truth. People probably want to see me lose more than they want to see me make money. It's just the way the world works. It's part of trading. It's part of trading. We all take losses like that. I shouldn't have got into that second one anyway when I saw this not being able to reclaim 160. So that's on me. It was just a bad read. It looked like it was going to hold. But now you can see all the liquidity is to the downside. And there's nothing really up here anymore. So what's the market going to do? It's going to hunt out all this liquidity. And I should have just waited for my original plan. Well, guys, that might be it for me today. It might be a quick one because I've only got $250 in drawdown for the day before I hit my daily loss limit. Which gives me very little wiggle room at this point. So unless you guys want to see me hit my DLL, I mean, I can try it. But it's looking... I just don't want to be shorting these holes that, like, we've had so much selling this week. It's hard. And I don't want to get involved where price is currently. Like, if we can come back down here to 80, I would try it again. But it's feeling like... Let's see what we got to the upside now. Yeah, it could be choppy. I mean, that's pretty balanced. Yeah, Dave, I didn't really feel it there. It did look like we were gonna come up here and test those highs, but I know what you're saying. This entry was really poor. The 140 I didn't mind at the time. It's just, it was just a bad read, bad trade. Speaking of which, Kevin, are you still in that trade or did you lock in? If you're still here. Yeah, so I've got roughly 11 points of wiggle room. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's even worth trying to trade or trying to find another trade at this point. At least not on this combine. I mean, I'm down now $870 on the combine overall. I try to scalp my way out of it, but I'm not a scalper. I've never been good at it. Price is just bouncing in between these two levels. Yeah, Don, I agree. It's an inside day. It was expected. And the market's got to breathe every now and then and digest new information. Well, guys, I think I'm going to hop off here and call it a day. Just cut my losses where they're at here on this combine today. So the combine sits at, the account sits at 49,128.96, and we'll try to pick this thing up and salvage it on Monday. If you want to chill and hang out, I'll probably switch over and trade my XFAs over in Seeking Kappa. I'll be hanging out in there for a couple hours. So I hope you guys enjoy your weekend and hope to see you back here on Monday. Have a good one.